show you guys how I've kept my Impala, my 2011 Chevy Impala, running nice and smooth for me for the last 10 years. So I've actually shipped her all the way from VA to Las Vegas, and she's still holding up for me. So I wanted to show you guys basically what I do under the hood. And one thing that I make sure I change is the engine air filter. Okay, so the engine air filter, basically it does exactly what it sounds like it do. It just filters all that dirt and whatnot from getting through to the engine. The engine air filter is located in this box. It's really easy to change. It's a square piece. We can go inside so I can show you guys. It's like a square piece of whatever, I don't know, filter. Basically you just buy from any auto store, and you go in here. I'm trying to bring it out. There you go. You go in here and you take this one out, and then you replace it with another one. So of course you want to have on gloves because everything under here is filthy. So you want to make sure everything's in nice and well, and this box is locked. So that's one thing that I make sure I do. I make sure I change it every every year, but you should check it every 6 to 12 months to make sure everything is running smoothly. All right, so the other thing that I do, this one is a little bit more, it's really easy, but it's a few steps to get actually inside here. But you want to pull this back. There's a screw right here. As you can see, mine is missing, but there's a screw right here. There's a screw over here, and you just pop this up. There's another filter. This one is called the cabin air filter. You want to make sure you change that on a regular basis as well. I say change that again between 6 to 12 months. I do them both at the same time. That way I just make sure, and I just know it's done. You can get that really easy and affordable. I don't even think each piece is more than $30. Don't quote me, but it's not expensive at all. But you want to make sure you change it every every 6 to 12 months. Again, this one is the cabin air filter, and this one is the engine air filter. Also, while we're under the hood, you want to make sure, not cover it. You want to make sure you you add oil. So I was getting my oil changed maybe like every 4 months, and when I was going, they was always telling me that my oil in my car was really, really low, and they say that's not a good thing. You don't want it to be low. That'll fuck up your engine, what have you. So basically what I do is I don't even check it. So this is where you can actually check the oil. I don't even check it. It makes sense. I was going every 4 months. They was telling me my car was dry, so I know maybe about 2 to 3 months I probably need to add more. So I just go in here. Let me grab the oil to show you guys what oil I use. Guys, I always put this same oil in my car. It tells you what type of oil you need, which is 5W30. I use this one, high mileage. I think I'm at about 201 right now. I'm 201,000 miles on my car right now. I don't even look at it. She's still driving. I don't even pay attention to it. But basically, really easy, guys. Just unscrew this. Normally I just add a quart. They always tell me I probably need about 2 quarts, that they've added like 2 quarts when I go to get my oil change. But again, to be on the safe side, I just instinctively just add a quart maybe every 2 months, if just depends on how my car is driving. I noticed a whining noise in my steering wheel. If you ever notice that, like when you're driving or when you're turning, it's like a zipping noise, like zzz. That means you need power steering fluid. So this thing is very small though. This valve is very small, so you don't have to put a whole thing of this in. I put maybe half of this in here. You just open this up. Of course, you have your funnel and you just fill it up. Yeah, but I noticed, and then you do that while the car is on. Even though the instructions say turn the car off, it's I don't know, but I do it while the car is on, and after I fill it up, I just have the car run a little bit, and then I just turn it and keep turning it just to see if the sound changes, or if the sound stops. Normally it'll take some time. I drive it a little bit, and then by the next day the sound is completely gone. So that's your power steering fluid. You want to make sure you get that added. The next thing, we're pretty much done with the hood, guys. So I'm gonna close that up. The next thing you want to do is you want to make sure, every now and then, of course, we all know the tires, depending on the weather, the tires run flat or start to go flat or what have you. So basically what you want to do is you want to check your tire pressure. Not everyone knows how to do this. Everyone should know how to do it, but not everyone do. So basically what you would do is you take this, press it in here, and it'll tell you how much air you have in your tire. Okay, I normally like to keep my air in my tire around 36 in each tire. That'll make sure the car is actually running smooth. Okay, all right guys, so my car isn't doing it right now. However, it actively does it all throughout the damn day. But the famous issue that we all know that Impalas have is that goddamn knocking behind the dashboard. So basically what that is called the Blender Actuator. Now sometimes it does it and you don't notice any difference in your air or your heat. So basically what I've noticed is during the summertime, if that knocking starts, it'll knock my AC on, of course, the driver's side to blow out hot air. Oh my god, y'all, tragic. Tragic. Okay, so I actually have one here because again it's happening now, but I've actually played around with so basically what a Blender Actuator is, it's a device which is here, and it controls the direction of like the airflow or whatever, something of that nature. So basically this is it, and there's a little switch in here somewhere, and it switches the door that controls whether there's heat going out or whether there's air going out, right? So basically if this device acts up, it causes the door to flap and go back and forth, click, 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 click. And that is where you get the noise from. So there's 4 of these installed back here. There's one back here, one back here, one back here, one back here, at least I believe. Some cars they have like 2, 2, 1, 1. But in my car there's 1 in each. I may be wrong, but what I know I'm right with is this device is what controls this door or whatever, and that's what causes the flap. Okay, so basically what you do is, depending on which side it's in, I've actually had to replace 2 over here on this side. You have to go in here, you have to go under here, and that's how you get inside there and you replace it. Right now I have this because this one on this side is faulty. However, being that it's still blowing out cool air, I'm not going to change it. If it ain't broke, don't need to fix it. I don't mind it flapping. I don't mind it. I'm so used to it. It flaps for about 5 minutes and then it stops. And as long as my air is still cool, I'm absolutely fine with it. I'm gonna keep driving it. But when the air turns hot, I'm not gonna touch this. Matter of fact, that's what I can do to make it flap. If I touch this, it's actually gonna start knocking. I'm not gonna do it because, again, I'm in Las Vegas. It's probably like 115 degrees right now, and I ain't got time for this shit going out. If I was to hit this, it'll start knocking, and my air would not change the heat. So right now, all I have blowing right now is cool air, no matter how I change this. But it works for me because it's fucking hot. But also, if I was to change this, this side may turn hot, and then when I go back down to cool, it'll stay hot. So unless I like just rig it, I gotta really just play with this a couple times in order to kind of get it to knock back to stay cool. So if this happens to you guys, just know that there is hope for it to go back to whatever setting you want it to do. You just have to play around with these nozzles here and it'll get back. But if it don't, then you have to go buy one of these. I think it's like $30, and if you buy it from like AutoZone or Advanced Auto, you can always keep buying it and getting your monies back, because it has a lifetime. No, I'm lying. It doesn't have a lifetime warranty. It has like a year warranty, a 1 year warranty, one or the other. It depends on where you buy it from. But yeah, that's the famous Blender Actuator, or famous knocking in your damn dashboard for these Impalas. That is it. It is hot as fuck out here. I gotta go. Deuces. I hope you guys found everything I put in this video helpful. Hit me up if you have any questions, comments, concerns. Like and subscribe to my video or my channel, however it go. Y'all know I'm new to this YouTube thing, but